Welcome everybody back to another Bullcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Naruto Shippuden episode 490. What happened last time?
Last time, Shikamaru is doing all kinds of paperwork. He's Kakashi's right-hand man. He's also dealing with the relationship between the Alliance, which is interesting. Had a bit of a fight with Temari where she smacked him in the face.
Started the 5th Great Ninja War.
Yeah, and then, but apparently there is the land of silence that a bunch of people who've been missing since the war have apparently accumulated there. Sai has infiltrated it, but there are little things in his message that are concerning, making it seem like maybe he's being influenced. So let's see what happens.
Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hope you enjoyed. Most of all, hope you check out Patreon. If you can't wait to see more, you can go to there and see 5 episodes ahead on our $5 tier, as well. That's a week ahead on all of our shows. But also, if you go to our $10 tier, you can get like more ahead, usually uncut episodes. Check that out. Hope you enjoyed. Most of all, support the official release. Don't come here to watch the show. Come here to hear what I have to say. That's what it's all about. Let's go.
The minute that Sasuke returned to the village, people stopped paying attention to you. That doesn't matter.
True.
You might consider yourself a member of Team 7, but I wonder if they think the same of you. I won't fall for your cheap attempts to convince me.
I mean, maybe not Sasuke, but Naruto and Sakura. I almost spit out my coffee.
I wish the sound had been just slightly louder just for that, like This might be my #1 OP.
Really?
Yeah.
More than you are my friend.
Oh, that's close. We haven't been listening to any of the other ones because we're gonna do a OP reaction video and rank them all.
Where's Lee?
Yeah,
Oh, Lee.
we haven't seen Lee in 10.
We saw him in the last. He was leading the charge of all the taijutsu specialists, cutting a meteor in half. That was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Even though Sasuke did that just with a single swing of his sword. Come to think of it, why did Sasuke like cut one, and why didn't he just do like planetary devastation and with his Rinnegan power and just hold them aloft? That would have been cool. That would have been even crazier if he just like shows up behind Kakashi and
He
just
just got the Rinnegan. He probably didn't know how to use it at all.
He did it on the tailed beasts.
Oh.
He put them all in like giant meteor, well, not meteors.
Look there. That must be the inn where Lord Sai stopped.
That's right.
Lord Sai?
Slightly above it.
Shikamaru, don't wear that like headband thing. Just let your hair down. No one will know who the fuck you are.
Find a way past it.
We will surely be able to deceive the enemy's eyes with this ruse.
If we just kill the lookouts, it'll be like easy to get past the checkpoint.
If we were to do that and the Leafs' involvement were discovered, it would mean big trouble.
Yeah, this is a
We think that Sai's
covert
entire team's sitting down around here.
observation operation.
If we stay too long, we'll just like increase the chances of the enemy.
Kinoue.
How about like maybe not be talking about this out in the open?
Yeah, are you
like
guys
20
Anbu?
feet away from the village, as we already know the Anbu are.
Trash.
I think, especially now, on this mission, it's crucial that all of us trust each other. And trust really first begins when teammates are genuinely able to believe in their comrade.
Did you get that out of like some weird book?
I think Lord Shikamaru is simply trying to do his utmost to behave like a good leader should.
The point is that this mission requires teamwork. What are you doing?
Like, take a good look.
Silence, Shinobi.
What do you think? You're right outside their door talking about your mission.
Take action by yourself.
I'm like better at this sort of thing alone.
For a second, I seriously thought that was Sasuke.
That's also what I
Oh my god.
Jesus. Shit. There goes your disguise.
Disguise
Holy
run.
shit, that guy like... I feel like he'd be
Fully
dead
destroyed
after that.
With our disguise.
This situation's taken a problematic turn.
Square one for our strategy.
Except now you have a prisoner, possibly. Or not? As if literally everyone in here isn't a shinobi as well. This is straight up Darby's, like, cantina or whatever.
What can I get you? Could I just have some water, please? Sure, help yourself. Well, anyway. The demon killer, huh?
Oh, you
do know the game, do you?
I do.
Yeah, better than
Mind
you.
if I play?
What good luck.
The deal is, if I win, you tell me everything I want to know.
You're welcome.
By the way, why did you end up choosing the Land of Silence? There are other lands that would be able to accept shinobi requests.
Well, first of all, it's the price. I don't care who does the work itself, whether it's the silence or the hidden leaf. After all, shinobi are dispensable. They're merely tools you use and then discard.
Please excuse me. Trying to sabotage our strategy?
Well, because we let guys like that say whatever they want, that like shinobi are always looked down upon.
Even so, that's no reason to kill him.
I only wanted to shake him up a little bit, that's all. For all your talk, you're like the one who doesn't trust us.
Classic Anbu, completely
More cautious.
ill-equipped
Yeah,
for
completely
any
not
job.
stealthy at all
Just
in any
blowing
way.
your cover for the entire mission.
There's no way I'm gonna mess up a mission by being like overcautious.
What are you talking about? Why are girls so fucking stupid? I swear to God.
It's my conviction that perhaps more than anyone else, Soku fears the peace that's being established in the world. He worries it will spell the end of shinobi.
But you also
no.
are unwilling
I
to be
presume she's
talked,
determined to make
like,
this mission a suc-
No one move! We're here to confirm your identities. Until we do, you
If
won't
she
be
gets
allowed
captured,
to
I
leave the
swear to
building.
God.
What happened?
The shinobi we left in the ravine must have like been discovered.
They move faster than I thought they would. Huh?
really quick to blows, aren't
Make
you?
a scene now.
Then what are we supposed to do?
I don't know yet.
We have a visitor.
Ding, 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 ding.
She's just like, I just want to fucking kill someone.
Are you sure you're not like like the whole point of being a shinobi is that you're sneaky?
I have plenty of reasons to hate those guys from Tobari on my own. That's gonna be a tough one. But why do you even want to go there anyway?
We just have some business there.
Shh, someone's here. Oh man, it's just a mouse.
Yeah, just a
Don't
mouse.
Scare me like that.
Just a mouse.
Hey, what don't you understand about waiting until we can find a way to get through the check?
Like, if we take too much time, we could lose our chance.
I swear to God.
But it's too dangerous for you to go alone.
Look,
Have you guys also thought, like, maybe don't trust that kid?
My abilities, and
Like-
I refuse to be held back by some stupid rules.
Enough, Soku. Grow up.
What a drag.
What's that?
Sometimes I think that I'd have more freedom if I lived in the land of silence.
You mustn't make such reckless statements.
Wait a minute. You're not getting any weird ideas about deserting the village, are you?
This kid is hearing everything they're saying.
I know.
Rogue Ninja are...
Like I care.
Hey, we aren't done talking yet.
God damn it, Kakashi, what made you think this girl was fit for this?
Hey,
Huh?
something put you in a bad mood?
This guy's sketchy as
I
hell.
know.
Business, okay?
Look at me. I'm forced to take on a menial job like this one. But still, someday I'm gonna have a big inn of my own.
Yeah, like nobody asked you.
She's like, who asked?
She actually knows what she's supposed to be doing here.
I'm certain there's no need to worry about Soku.
Are you sure? So far, I've seen plenty of reasons to worry about her.
You're a shinobi then?
Yeah, but it's a secret.
Right. Sure, I understand.
She is
I swear to God.
so...
But surely you're not really thinking of deserting your village, right? I mean, isn't that a serious crime?
Like, yeah, I know it is.
But I want to kill
Oh
people.
my God, I wish that I went in the war and all my friends and family died.
I had to, like, be getting...
And I
I
killed
wonder-
people.
she-
It would be awesome.
How about I come
I think she
along?
just doesn't want to be useless. Like, she feels she doesn't want...
have to do this, you
But
know?
it's a bit much.
Yelled at around
Yeah.
here. Really
It's
good
just
at
how
that.
is she in the black? Like how is she
she's
in there?
so reckless. She's gonna get taken prisoner right now.
You're overthinking things.
Listen, if Soku truly is serious about deserting the village, then we're just gonna have to silence her. Can you do it? Well, could you do it or not?
Desertion is a serious crime, so if we were to learn that Soku really means to, then I shall not falter.
Okay, well, that's just negligence on
I know it,
Shikamaru's
but
part, honestly.
I don't consider them comrades or anything anymore.
Hey, wait.
Everyone on this mission is a fucking idiot.
Guess I don't really have a place where I belong now.
Yeah, you're right. It's over.
What if
Your life is over.
I told you there was a safe route to the checkpoint, and you could make it there without being discovered?
He's like a recruiter for the
Would you
fucking
be
Land
willing
of
to
Silence.
risk it?
I feel like he probably is.
He's not. He's clearly not dumb. He's not talking to her because like, oh, just a
Yeah.
person.
Reach the checkpoints without being seen.
I'm just a guy who knows all these secrets.
Yeah.
And one day I'm gonna own my own inn.
Hey, what are you doing lurking around here?
Oh, I was
Working.
looking for the mouse that got away before.
Have you seen Soku around?
No, I haven't seen anything at all.
Hey, answer me again, but look me in the eye. Where's Soku?
I said that I don't know.
I love the soundtrack. It really makes me feel like we're on like a mission rather than just like fighting Dragon Ball Z style monsters.
We're gonna have to catch Soku and ask her directly.
2 seconds ago, what if she did desert the village? 2 seconds later, Soku would never desert the village.
Who are you?
I deserted my village. I want my skills to be of use here.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god. Now they have no choice but to run head first in. Oh, he had the fucking awesomest thing! That's sick. Oh!
We'll kill you.
Your ability that means everything.
Well, now, at least you can talk the talk. What the?
Next time I fire, it won't just be your leg.
Look, don't be offended. Just that lately we've had a whole lot of rats sniffing around this place. Recently, in fact.
That's right. An Anbu from the Leaf.
So do you mean it?
I'm just sick of their ridiculous old-fashioned rules. And like with my skills, you won't regret taking me on.
All right then, great. I like you already. And as for skills, you do have an interesting technique. It's funny, 2 of my men on reconnaissance were killed recently. Your technique inflicts the same kind of wound that took them down.
Wait, what?
I wonder how that
They
might-
killed those guys?
Would you care to explain?
Oh my god. I mean, fair, but I'm saying like, I didn't think that was Shikamaru's way.
She's okay,
Yeah.
Of course.
Don't worry.
but I had to test you in order to make sure we could trust you.
Got into a fight with my teammates, so I've made up my mind to leave my village.
It's true. I've been
Don't
watching
worry.
all this
She's
time
rock
pass.
solid. We definitely
She
want
really
her on
did
our
slip in
side.
the blue.
Yeah, it still seems kind of fishy.
If you don't believe me, I don't mind if we like fight it out right here and now.
There you are, Soku. Sokamori, you were pulling the strings this whole time, huh?
I gotta say, you guys are pretty quick. But still, there's no way you can win.
Listen, you understand the gravity of this, right?
You interfere, and I won't hold back.
What's it gonna be?
I can't wait to see them work together.
How interesting. This is your chance to prove what you told us. Show us you're serious.
It's red. Holy fuck. It's occurring to me that maybe this is all part of Shikamaru's plan.
This is my problem.
Maybe they talked about this before and it's gonna be this thing of like, why is she being so
I
dumb?
hope that it is, but I feel like it's not.
Soku has her reasons for doing this. Don't be reckless.
If it's just
Shikamaru
her
is that
plan.
Shikamaru is that smart to do that. That's the kind of shit
Yeah.
that he would do.
But I think they're also trying to make.
This is an illusion from him, right?
The two of you working together.
Soku, how could you?
Yeah, if they made those other guys look like them, or like I don't know how his
Nicely
power
done.
worked, but it was like he can like bamboozle people basically.
Yeah. It's not a genjutsu because he's not like targeting the people he wants to be fooled.
Yeah.
He's like
He's
fucking,
targeting
he's
the-
like
yeah.
transmuting their bodies essentially from the person. It's weird and complicated, but they set up that it's like an illusion based thing. I bet Shikamaru planned this whole time. That
Yeah.
like they would be fighting, they would go in there, that would be their cover,
I mean, you'll have to go through some rounds of questioning and stuff.
which is pretty clever.
You'll be released. In exchange for the intel you have, you'll be...
Yeah.
Classic.
Like, I'm gonna need you to go to sleep for a little while.
Nice. That's fucking awesome. That's so cool. Oh, that's so good because I actually fell for it. That like she was being
I
so
thought she was just
like how
so
can you be
bad.
so?
It was tougher than I expected.
I thought it went quite well.
Yeah.
I know that's
Oh man, it's just a mouse.
At that time, I used my chakra abilities to fake the presence of a shinobi.
yeah, and his unexpected reaction was our lucky break. An ordinary kid wouldn't
have
responded
noticed
to
a
shock.
shinobi. Oh my god.
It's pretty smart. It's pretty
Oh
smart.
shit.
I'm so glad she's
Oh.
not just a fucking menace to our
God.
existence.
Oh, it's so good when you think the show's dumb as shit because it sometimes is just that
If she'd
stupid.
actually been serious about fighting us, she could have killed us both.
Yeah.
anytime she wanted.
Oh, that's so relieving.
That's nice.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
I was like, because we watched the Kakashi arc,
Yeah.
which it literally was that, so this is nice.
And the last one, like the whole conceit of the entire Sasuke
Yeah.
thing was like not knowing, and it was a novel thing.
I kept the lock open. As long as we go quickly, no one will notice.
Just perfect.
Oh, that's sick. Dude, that's so awesome.
I'm so happy. I was
I was getting pretty like, okay, am I
it was
gonna have
getting
to?
pretty old. I was getting so mad.
Oh.
Like, not gonna lie, I was like, they're taking this way too far. Just like her stubbornness and her like, I was like,
That's genius, though. Go ahead. Sorry.
it was so good. And you're right. What made it good was the fact that sometimes the
show
writing of
is that
fillers
bad.
is literally like that.
Yeah,
So I'm like, okay, like.
and it's a filler character too, so it's
Yeah,
not.
so
you
she's
know,
not like pre-established or like it's not conflicting
not like a
with
filler
anything.
character. It's like a new character.
She's
whatever.
just
arc specific.
a character that's gonna be here for a very short period of time, and if this is her whole fucking deal, then I guess that's what it is.
Yeah.
But it was like getting to the point where I was like, you are so obnoxiously bad at your job.
Yeah.
That how are you even doing this? And it worked because my expectations are
What-
like able to be anything. I'm like, I want it to be good, but I'm expecting that there's gonna be some
Because they were
foolishness
setting
going
up, they
on.
didn't just set up like, oh, she's acting irrational. They were setting up like, oh, this is her arc that she's gonna be going
That she's
through.
gonna like go to the dark side.
Yeah, and then
then
the
she's
arc
gonna
is gonna
come
be-
back
yeah,
and like
exactly.
realize it wasn't. Yeah. So
That's what they were setting up. So it wasn't as simple as just her being a brat and being dumb and bad at her job. It was like in service of all of this other thematic shit that was tied into the rest of it. So it was dumb, but like a lot of times it does this in Naruto where it jumps the gun, where it establishes it like a lot of times the character arcs in Naruto are written, and other things, but in Naruto like are written from a perspective of this is what we want the character to become at the end.
Yeah.
Like this is where it starts and this is where I want it to end, and then everything in between just needs to make the end happen. So it seemed like they were setting up for that exact same thing, but turns out they actually had a stroke of genius, which is fitting for an arc surrounding or focused on Shikamaru, who is a strategist, that it would play with our expectations of the writing of the show to do that. It was great.
yeah.
This
it's
is so
nice.
far so much better than even the Sasuke arc, which was good
Yeah,
and decent.
The Sasuke,
but
like you said, the Sasuke arc, although it was really good and much
For his
better than
character.
the Kakashi arc, it was the like plot was like
kind of silly.
Yeah. The character designs specifically
Here's the thing: the
made
plot wasn't silly. The plot wasn't silly.
It
The
was
story wasn't silly. Wait,
executed-
the plot wasn't silly. The story wasn't silly. It was the adaptation was silly
Yeah.
because they were adapting a mystery format from a novel into a visual medium where there's so many other visual cues, and they clearly did not account for the amount of visual information that they were transmitting early on in the arc. They foreshadowed way too much and just seemingly did not cleverly design the characters well, and did not they gave away too much visual information that would not have been
Like,
present
immediately.
in if you're reading it in text, in a text format. So it was a poor adaptation of that arc. And but this is like, so far way better. Also, one, because it doesn't rely on the same mystery format. Two, it's just way better in general. Like even the animation visually, it's just a lot better.
Yeah,
This
it's
is awesome.
nice.
This is great. I really respect the show for doing that.
I know,
I'm so happy that it's not dumb. Oh my
I know.
god.
I hope people don't get too mad that we were complaining about it at first.
I hope that people understand that, like, we were complaining about it because that's what the show wanted us to do.
It wanted us to get mad about it.
A lot of times there's a big thing in writing in general, but a lot of times in Naruto, like with our reactions, but it's in writing in general where like your job as a writer is to like have an idea or a feeling and be able to, with words and with a plot structure, like make the reader or the audience member feel what you directly intended. It's like a transmission of your thoughts and feelings into the audience's brain in an indirect way using like characters, not just like explaining it. Like you need to create a whole plot and story and characters and world and everything. And through all of that shit, they should end up with the same emotion. If you're a skilled writer, they should end up with the same emotions throughout it that you wanted them to feel. And sometimes that doesn't happen, and it's a problem that, like, you know, when you're engaging with something that's meant for like a broad demographic of like you could watch it if you're 10 years old, you watch it if you're like 30. It's a really difficult thing to get, but in this they wanted us to feel frustrated, and they made us feel frustrated. They wanted us to like question and feel sketchy about this one kid. And he was they effectively gave us what we effectively felt what they wanted us to feel, and that's a huge feat for any piece of writing. So it's awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon to see the next one right now, and we'll see you then. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye bye.